Today we're going to be making a really yummy chocolate cake. I use this chocolate cake recipe as a base for most of my decorated cakes. It can hold the weight of a second tier or decorations on top. So it's really a great and delicious recipe. So what you're going to need: 2 donuts, 5 eggs, 250 grams of sugar, 250 grams of all-purpose flour, 125 grams of room temperature butter, 1 espresso cup of milk, 5 tablespoons of unsugared cocoa powder, yeast, and then for the ganache, we're going to be using 500 ml of cream and 600 grams of dark chocolate. I'm going to use this recipe with an 18 centimeter cake tin that I have already lined with parchment paper. Let's get started. Start by preheating your oven at 160 degrees Celsius. Take your kitchen robot or handheld mixer and beat your 5 eggs and the sugar. You need to beat them for at least 10 minutes because they need to be light and fluffy. Once you've been beating your eggs and sugar for about 10 minutes, it should look like this, so it's light and fluffy. And you're gonna add in your butter and mix for another 3 minutes. Once your butter has been incorporated, sift in using a sieve your flour and yeast and mix. Then pour in your milk and mix. And lastly, sift in your cocoa powder. Okay, so now that our batter is nice and chocolatey, we're going to pour it into the lined cake tin. Once you've poured your mixture into your cake tin, bake for 50 minutes. Remember to always do the toothpick test, and if the toothpick comes out dry, your cake is ready. At this point, you have a very big decision to make. You can either choose to just eat your cake as it is, maybe with a bit of milk, or you can make some chocolate ganache. You can then pour this chocolate ganache over the cake, or you can slice the cake and put it in the middle, and that's completely up to you. So I'm going to show you how to make that right now. To make your ganache, simply place your chocolate in a pan and pour over the cream. You're then going to set the fire on low and stir once in a while until the chocolate is completely melted. Once your chocolate is melted, set it aside and let it cool at room temperature. Once at room temperature, you can put it in the fridge to cool even further. So once you take your cake out of the oven, it will look like this. And I have my ganache over here. And I find the best way of serving it is actually when you serve the slice of cake, reheat the ganache and then just pour it over on the plate. I think that's super yum. I hope you enjoyed the video and the recipe, and try and make this at home and then send me pictures. I'd love to see what you guys make. If you like my video, please, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. Bye!